Did someone say catfish? Yeah, that's me. I look 6 foot, but I'm 5'3". Take a look at my...
Me dá sequência de peixe, mas quero que aguente meu sentadão.
I found a Fursuit at Goodwill.
So just remember, if you're on fire, stop, drop, and roll. One more time. Say it with me now.
Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that.
You will be popular. You're gonna be popular.
How much did a costume cost?
This was $3,000.
$3,000?
Yeah.
You don't look like you make that much money.
I took a gap year, so I worked full-time for a year.
Oh, that's awesome.
A lot of money, yeah.
So what about yours?
I actually commissioned a friend to make the base of this for like $40 and I made the rest myself.
How to dress to attract a man, a tutorial. Rule number 1, make sure your hair is always long and lustrous and never put up. Rule number 2, make sure to show a little skin, especially those stems, ladies. Rule number 3, footwear should be dainty and delicate. Rule number 4, show off that waist at all times. Rule number 5, always have a pleasant expression on your face. I promise you will attract a man.
What is your name and your species?
I'm Silvo and I'm a slime monster.
Awesome. And what is one tip you would give someone that just is starting fursuiting?
Get a neck fan, get a neck fan, get a neck fan, get a neck fan, get a neck fan.
Neck fans are amazing. That's why people walk around with these things in their mouth all the time. One final question is, do you feel like fursuiting has impacted your life at all?
Absolutely. It's made me feel so much more confident and stuff and be able to be more social, and I've had lots of fun with it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're jealous. We're jealous. 'Cause we've been there before. You'll share it. We'll hear it. Your spirit will soar. Tell us you're jealous. The truth is a useful tool. Tell us you're jealous. Let's move on so we can duel. Tell us you're jealous. You don't have to play pretend. Tell us you're jealous. For this song will never end. I'm jealous.
Fursuiting for my little brother's birthday because he asked me to. Tail wiggles. Am ready. How dare he do that? Yeah, I know, he did lol. My stick.
What does the inside of a kick head look like? This is a question I've been asked a lot recently and I'll be happy to answer. Most kick heads have this adjustable helmet structure on the inside of the head. I think the best way to describe it is like the inside of a bike helmet. There's a strap that goes under your chin and also an adjuster at the back that you can tighten around your head. This ensures that the fursuit sits firmly on your head and you can move around without it like flailing. However, not all kick heads have this mechanism. When it comes to Mars and Bo, they have pieces of foam glued onto the inside to secure the head. This method is definitely more bare bones, but I think it's good if you want to make a kick and you can't access that helmet thing. I hope I was able to answer your question.
I could do anything, I could be anything, I can act any way, and nobody's gonna know. I could be the goth chick I wanted to be in high school.
Oh my God, Mom. You can take them off, yeah, just like that.
How cute is this?
You're all lit up right now. I love it.
Because it's true. I was always afraid to be the goth chick, you know, in school because I wanted to fit in or whatever.
Right.
I could totally be like a goth furry.
You can make a goth furry.
Oh my God, Mom.
And I could do anything I want. Nobody would know. I love this. I totally get it, guys.
Yeah.
Have you worn one of these?
No, I wear a cosplay. That's my
Oh,
thing.
so you get it?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it.
What do you cosplay?
It's really not that bad. It just needs a little shaping. To the salon!
I love it.
How much did your fursuits cost?
$1,500. Yeah, mine costed around like $150, a little bit lower than $150.
Partial was $950 and then the bodysuit was $300.
How much did your costume cost?
I made it myself. So all the fur total cost $500.
Wow, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
How much did your costume cost?
I actually made him, but my costumes go for about $5,000.
$5,000, dang! So you're trying to sell it or?
No,
Oh.
this is mine.
If you guys don't mind me asking, how much did your costume cost?
$1,100. Everything together was probably a few thousand.
How much did a costume cost?
This was $3,000.
$3,000?
Yeah.
You don't look like you make that much money.
I took a gap year, so I worked full time for a year.
Oh, that's awesome.
A lot of money, yeah.
So what about yours?
I actually commissioned a friend to make the base of this for like $40 and I made the rest myself.
I got mine initially for like $1,200.
I think I paid like $4,000 for my entire
Dang, okay.
Mine was $9K.
Ooh, let's go, big ballin'.
Okay, so I've had a lot of comments like this, so I'm going to be going through it. This is Marina, my Kigu head. You see the blush on her face? That's chalk. And the green on her ears? That's chalk too. Not to mention that the pink on the inside is also chalk. Sealant is used on the chalk areas to make it so it doesn't fade over time. But that doesn't mean I can just throw her in a tub of water and expect everything to be okay. Well, I could do that with her neck piece. However, all of Marina's hair is faux fur, so it can be washed more vigorously. I found this instruction image on Pinterest, and I think it really sums up how you'd go about washing a Kigu suit. You go at it gently, only cleaning certain spots when they get dirty, rather than cleaning the entire thing in one go. And if you sweat in these kind of fursuit heads, because the shell is plastic, you can just easily wipe it off. And disinfect it, obviously. You really don't want to be that one furry at the convention who absolutely stinks.
As a full-time fursuit maker, here are a few of the tips and tricks that I wish I knew before I started to make suits. First of all, when you're putting your pattern down on your fur, always make sure that your fur direction lines up with what you marked it on your head, and always double check. I have had to redo patterns so many times and I've wasted so much fur. Number 2, have multiple pairs of scissors. I personally have 3 pairs and an X-Acto knife. These 2 I set aside specifically for fabric. And with this pair, I cut stuff like foam, duct tape, just anything that would normally ruin your fabric scissors. Number 3 is use seam allowance. If you've never sewn before, it's essentially just an extra bit around your pattern that allows you to sew your pieces together. And please don't make the same mistake I did. I used to trace out my pattern and then trace out my seam allowance on the outside. While that might help you out if you're a complete beginner to get the same amount of seam allowance around the outside, it's also just a complete waste of time. It's better to just eyeball it. And then my final tip is to just take breaks. Sometimes if you've been working for a really long time, you're more prone to make mistakes. So if you take breaks in between your work, you'll be more likely to have an outcome that you're satisfied with. I know this content's a little bit different than what I normally post, but if you'd like a part 2, just let me know.
Wake up, this is a kidnapping.
Oh yay, where are we going?
Well, first you're gonna get in my van, and then...
Go to McDonald's? Oh boy, I've never been there before.
No, we're not. Wait, you've never been to McDonald's?
No, I haven't even been outside. What's it like out there?
So you've been in this room your whole life?
Uh-huh.
Are you, already kidnapped?
Uh-huh. So we gonna go to McDonald's?
Yeah, sure.
Sexualization of my art style has gone completely out of hand. These body types aren't for your pleasure. They are normal bodies. Chili has been drawn with a realistic body before with no problems to the artist. These poses you find so inappropriate are literally from the show. I'm not the problem, nor my art style or poses. Your harmful stereotypes of furries and mentality are. Do better.